Good morning students. In this class, I will be doing class 9 Samachir Kalvi syllabus or matriculation syllabus. 4th chapter, geometry. So already I have completed 3 chapters, till algebra I have completed. In geometry, part 1 introduction I have given. Now, second part I will give the introduction part, and in the next class onwards we will do exercise sums. So the next thing is parallel lines. So in types of lines, we will have parallel lines. When the distance between the two lines are equal, we will say that as parallel lines, they will never meet. Okay, so if we say that L and M are parallel, and another line if it is cutting these two parallel lines, so that is called transversal. We will say that as R. So L and M are parallel lines and R is the transversal for this parallel lines. So if we have this condition, we will get 3 types of angles we will get. That is, this angle on the parallel sides, if we say this is called corresponding angles. So this one, 1 and 2. We'll name these as 1 and 2. Angle 1, angle 2, we'll say this as corresponding angles. Not only that, these angles also. So this one is also corresponding to this one. Same way on the other side also. All these, we'll say it as corresponding angles. So pair we will say 1 and 2. The same way 3 and 4 are also corresponding angles. The same way 5 and 6 are corresponding angles, and 7 and 8 are corresponding angles. So all these angles, these pair of angles, we'll say that as corresponding angles. So 1 and 2, then 3 and 4, angle 3 and angle 4, then angle 5 and angle 6, angle 7 and angle 8 are called corresponding angles. We will say this as corresponding angles. Then same, if we say take these angles, 1 and 6 are alternate angles. Sorry, 3 and 6 are alternate interior angles. Angle 3 and angle 6 are alternate angles. Angle 3 and angle 6, we will say that as alternate angles. The same way angle 2 and angle 7. Same way angle 2 and angle 7 are alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Same way we will get alternate exterior angles also. That is 1 and 8, 4 and 5. Angle 1 and angle 8. This is exterior alternate also, or either side of the transversal. So 1 and 8, 4 and 5. Angle 4 and angle 1 and 8, angle 4 and angle 5. Angle 4 and angle 5, we will say this as alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles. So both are alternate angles only. If it is inside the parallel lines, we will say that as alternate interior. Outside it is alternate exterior angles. Then angles on same side of the transversal. Angles on same side of the transversal, we will say that as co-interior angles. So they form supplementary angles. Angles on the same side of the transversal. Angles on the same side of the transversal, that makes supplementary angles. We will say that as co-interior angles. That is angle 3 and angle 2. Angle 3 and angle 2. And angle 7 and angle 6. Angle 7 and angle 6 are co-interior angles. So co-interior angles are supplementary. Co-interior angles, or angles on the same side of the transversal. Okay, so these are the types of angles in a parallel line, transversal lines. Then comes triangles. Different types of triangles we have. In that congruency we have. So all these things already you have learnt in your lower classes. Just a recap only. So congruency, we are having many congruency triangles we have. That is, when we compare any two triangles. If all the sides of the triangle are equal. If all the sides of the triangle are equal, we will say that as SSS congruency. If all the sides of the triangle are equal, then we will say that as SSS congruency. So this is first type of triangle when we compare two triangles. Then the next one is SAS, two sides and one included angle. If we take these two sides, this angle, same way, this side should be equal, this side should be equal, and this angle should be equal. So that is SAS congruency criterion. That angle should be included on both the equal sides. So that is SAS congruency. Then RHS congruency is right angle triangle. So in a right angle triangle, it should be both the triangle should be right angle. That is RHS. Then definitely hypotenuse should be equal. Then any one of the that is the base or the height, any one can be equal. So that is RHS congruency. Then comes AAS. If we take any two triangles, two angles and one included side. That is two angles should be equal and the side should be equal. So that is ASA. Two angles and the included side. So the same way two angles and side, that is AAS also we can see. AAS, any two angles and one side. Okay, any two angles and one side. So that is AAS. So these are the types of congruency triangles. So these things already I have learned. So based on all these things only we are going to see exercise sums. Okay, thank you.